Hey friends, Lady Ambrosia, I hope you all have been well. Today I'm sipping out of my super awesome Raven mug. Love this mug, it's one of my favorites. And I'm sipping on some peppermint tea. Very healthy. Love that. Okay, so I have a haul video, and I love witchy haul videos. I love the Botanica haul videos. So I got some stuff and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna hop on here. I'm gonna show you guys what I got. I'm gonna show you guys this cute witchy stuff and you're gonna love it and it's gonna be cute. Okay, let's get into it. Let's get into the haul. So the first bag, actually, this first bag, this is the Walmart, okay? And nothing crazy, right? Nothing super crazy here at the Walmart. The Walmart. I just got a couple of little things. Okay, so this is the Alpine Forest scented candle from Mainstays brand. I really enjoy this scent. To me, this smells like, it says Alpine Forest. It smells like a pine forest, right? I know that it's like seasonally wise, we're kind of like shifting out of winter and moving into spring, but really like this scent, you know? I really do. And I feel like with a green candle like this, you could still use this as like a working candle if you wanted to. You know, you could do some money magic with this or some health magic with this. That's what I associate with green. You could totally use that. I like to get these candles that are this size and actually put them like by my altar near like the front door, because they're like, to me, this is like the perfect entranceway candle. I also have like a wax burner by the front door and like a Turkish oil lamp. But to me, this is really cute also to have by the front door. And I like having that little money altar right there by the front door, almost like it's like greeting the money coming in. So I will definitely be burning this candle. I try to keep a candle roughly of this size going almost at all times on that altar. So yeah, I picked up another one of these because I was running low. Normally I'll have like 3 or 4 kind of in stock, but I've kind of been burning through them and I wanted to get another one. So, okay, so that's it as far as those candles go. Also, I saw Mainstays, once again, this brand had a pack of 50 tea lights. And I want to say this was like $2 for like 50 of these tea lights, which seems like a pretty good deal to me. I use a lot of these tea lights personally in my practice on my devotional altars or for calling quarters during ritual. I feel like they're just super handy to have on hand. You can put them in the oil burners as well and like burn oil. You stick these inside the burner. So you could do some oil magic, like I said, devotionals or calling quarters, or these are really nice too for when I take ritual baths, and like just lighting little tea lights around the tub really helps set the intention and set the mood. The cool thing about tea lights also is that you can kind of melt these just slightly and add herbs to them. So if you wanted to dress these, you totally could. If you wanted to add oil to these, you can still anoint and dress and fix even a tea light candle if you wanted to. But yeah, I mean, tea lights, it's just a good witchy thing to have on hand. And once again, I normally keep these, but I had started to run low, so I was like, let me pick up some more. So it's maintenance, right? It's maintenance. Also, this isn't necessarily witchy, though it totally could be. It totally could be. I got some of the wax for the wax warmer. Once again, I like to keep these around the house. Excuse me. I think that scent is so powerful, and I feel like it's so underrated and so underappreciated. Yeah, so the 3 ones that I got this time, I got the Tahitian Woods. This is from Better Homes and Gardens. That's the brand. And this is the value pack. So you get 12 of these. And I want to say this pack was only like $3. So it was definitely a better deal than some of the other ones that, in my opinion, were cheaper, like as far as price, but they were also cheaper as far as quality. and you didn't get as many cubes. So it definitely is a good value. So this is the Tahitian Woods. Oh, it smells so good, you guys. It smells like a tropical coconut, just paradise. And I feel like this is a scent, you know, talking about how powerful scent is. I feel like this is a scent that could really help with like seasonal depression, because it does have that like citrus aspect and that tropical aspect. And I feel like it's very uplifting. That's for me. Maybe coconut, maybe citrus, you know, makes you feel nauseous. I know that coconut is a little bit of like, it's hit or miss with people, you know, as far as whether or not they like it. But I feel like this would be an amazing scent to burn, you know, in the bathroom or in the living room and just really uplift the spirits. I also got this mahogany and sandalwood one. Now this one is also from Better Homes and Garden. It's once again a value pack. So you save a little bit. You get 12 cubes, as is the other one. This one is not as strong smelling as the Tahitian Woods. It's a little bit more on the lighter side, but it's very musky and earthy. And it might sound kind of weird, but it just smells like dirt, which I appreciate and I really like. I feel like this will just kind of make the house smell just kind of like warm and witchy. And then the last one I got, you guys, so this is not from Better Homes and Gardens. This is from Sensationals. And this, to me, smells just like the Venus potions and Venus baths that I make. It's very, very similar. It's actually called Girlfriend Night is what this one is called. But it smells very sensual, very fiery. It's also, so on the package they say Bubbly Berry Bliss. I feel like it is a Bubbly Berry Bliss, but almost with like some spice to it as well. Like it's enticing and fruity and spicy. It's good. It's good. So that's what I got from the Walmart. I also, so moving more into more of the witchy stuff now. I actually already put this in a jar and I'm not going to be taking this out of the jar, but this is sulfur. So at Spiritual Gardens, we sell this sulfur. You can, you know, buy it by the ounce and we double bag it. But I went ahead and put it into a jar as soon as I brought this home, you guys. This jar is actually a upcycled pickle jar. I just soaked it in hot water and Dawn dish soap, took the label off. There's no reason to be buying extra glass jars, especially when so much of our food and sauces come in these glass jars. So I always try to upcycle when I can. But the sulfur is very much used to like make something foul, make something nasty. You know, it's used a little bit more, and I would say baneful workings, you know, to kind of make something kind of stinky and foul and trifling and to just add discomfort. And, you know what sulfur smells like. I mean, it smells like feet, ass, and like rotten eggs. So this is a powerful tool to have in your apothecary, especially for when the situation calls for it. But definitely be careful with this because it does have a very strong odor, and especially when you burn this, it is highly flammable. This is definitely, you know, when I use this is an outdoor working. I would not burn this in the house. And in the similar vein as this, I also picked up a novena. These novenas are actually made at the store, which because of the lighting and how this has been printed, it's kind of hard to see. It just kind of looks like a black novena. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know if my camera with the lighting is going to really pick this up or not. So this is a novena, so you know you burn this, right? It's got a nice center wick. Always make sure that your novenas have a good center wick. That way it sets you up for success. You don't want your novena burning all over the place and all types of crazy. But this is the Spiritual Gardens novena, and it's the Doom novena, D-U-M-E. For those of you who might be unfamiliar, Doom novenas, Doom represents death upon my enemies. So yes, this is also a bit more of a baneful working novena. I actually just picked this up just to have because I like to keep that thing on me. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it. You know what I mean? I don't necessarily have a purpose for this just yet. But if I ever find myself in a situation, I'm not going to be defenseless in the physical, the astral, or the digital, period. So went ahead and picked up the Doom Novena. Okay, so let me get this bag. Okay. So this is all from Spiritual Gardens, which is also the store that I work at, I teach at. And while I was there, I wanted to go ahead and pick up some stuff. So this is a chocolate incense. Never tried this before, but I really like this brand, H-E-M, Hem. I love this brand. They have a lot of my most favorite scents. So I was like, you know what? I've never seen chocolate incense before. Let me go ahead and give this a try. And it really, like, I haven't burned this yet, so I don't know if I'm going to like it when it's burning because, you know, sometimes an incense can smell one way in the package, but then when you burn it, it kind of smells another way. But this is chocolate, you guys. Like, this is chocolate. Like, yeah. Like milk chocolate. So another reason that I had picked this up is chocolate is also an aphrodisiac. There's a reason why people give chocolate at Valentine's Day or to their lovers. There's a reason why, you know, this is done, and it's because chocolate, like many other things, is an aphrodisiac, meaning that it entices and encourages a sexual appetite. So I thought that this chocolate incense could be really good to use in love magic or sex magic, or adding to a Venus bath, like the Venus baths that I make. You know, and this can also be for self-love too. And when I think of chocolate, I also think of opulence and richness and decadence. So I think that even using this, maybe even in some money magic or some wealth magic, would be a good idea. So don't sleep on the incense, you guys. I mean, incense can be a powerful tool in of itself. You know, I have a lot of you guys who will ask me like, oh, well, you know, I just don't have the time, or I'm so busy, or this or that. And it's like, you guys, this spiritual practice can be as easy as lighting a stick of incense, you know, each day or in the morning, and select your scent. Because like I'm saying, with the wax, with the candles, you know, scent is a very powerful tool. It'll set the mood, it'll set your intention, and it'll create space. So you could light a stick of incense to start your day and to finish your day. Anyway, I could go on and on about that. On and on. All right, I also picked up some more Chime candles. So I got a couple pink, a couple white, a couple green, and a couple red. And I think I got 2 gray ones too. So these, I was just like running low on these colors. Do not sleep on these spell chimes, you guys. Like these chimes, if you don't have time to burn an entire novena all the way through, because this can take anywhere between 7 to 12 days. If you don't have time for this, or you don't feel comfortable leaving a flame unattended, and I'm not encouraging anyone to do that, but these chime candles are great for quick, easy, fast candle magic. They're typically going to burn between 30 minutes to 4 hours tops. I've never had a chime last longer than 4 hours. So you can really sit with this or be in the same room as this all the way start to finish. Now, the reason why I really like working with novenas is you burn the candle, right? But you also read the glass. And that's a whole divination tradition of actually reading the glass of the novenas. But you don't have glass with chimes, right? And you just stick these in like a little chime candle holder. A lot of metaphysical stores will sell them. Or you could literally just use a plate, melt the bottom of it, stick it onto a plate. Or you could use an empty tea light holder. After you burn through one of these, save your metal discs, and you can burn these in here, just melt the bottom of your spell chime, and then just stick it, you know, just stick it. But these are nice because they burn, like I said, pretty quick. And also you can interpret the way the wax melts and in what shapes it melts. And there's an entire divination system dedicated to that as well, as far as the past, the future, the conscious, the subconscious. The last 2 things I got, now these are wrapped. Let me undo this. You guys, I'm so excited about this. So, we used to have a store here locally, and I'm not going to say its name or anything, but they used to sell these, and then they stopped carrying them. And then I literally could not find these anywhere. These are also, this is also a novena like this, right? It's a novena, but it slides out, you guys. So this is one of my personal favorite ways to do candle magic. Reason being, you can smudge this out. You can put a sigil at the bottom. You can put a petition at the bottom. You could put anything down there. Some of your hair, right? Then you take this candle and you could fix this candle and dress this candle and anoint this candle. And then you just slide it in. It's amazing. And then once you burn through this, you just get another one and you stick it in your glass. Now, at our store, these are $12. So not bad, especially because most novenas like this are going to run you anywhere between maybe 8 to 12, depending on what novena it is. But yeah, I really like this. And if any of you guys have seen the video, I forget what the store is called in New York, but there's a really trendy video on Facebook where there's a occult store in New York where they make personalized spell candles for you, and they'll, you know, carve the sigils and anoint it, and then they put glitter on them. This is such a fun art project. It's bringing the art world into the witchy world. That's my favorite. And I like to use these as power candles. So I will dress and anoint and consecrate this candle to be an extension of my energy, and to light this candle as a working candle, meaning to add light to my working so I can see, and also to work with it in the sense that it's an extension of me. So it's a power candle in that sense, a power candle of my own energy. So I will write my name on this, my astrological, you know, information on this, personalize it with symbols and sigils, dress it in oils that I associate with myself or that I appreciate, and then, you know, dump the herbs in it, the glitter on it, and just make it mine. And I will light this candle, you know, during my ceremonies, during my rituals. And it really just gives an extra oomph, you know, or even if I'm having a bad day and I need some extra energy, even just lighting that candle, you know, really sets that tone and really sets that mood. So the last thing that I got, okay, let me take a little sip of this tea. So the last thing that I got, this is another novena, a Spiritual Gardens novena. So like, I don't know how well you guys can see this, but it says Spiritual Gardens at the top. This is the Law Stay Away. Okay, this is also like a court case novena, and it's really cute because it has a police officer with like a big red X over it, so I thought that was really cute. But I went ahead and got this because, once again, I'm not necessarily using this or have a need for this at this moment, but just like the Doom novena, I feel like these are good things just to have on hand, because as I have, you know, tools and implements and an herbal apothecary and, you know, a good candle stash, none of those things are necessarily needed, first of all. Like, it all comes down to your intention. But I do like using these tools. They are powerful in of themselves. It is a great form of synthetic magic, and I don't want to be unprepared at all. So I went ahead and got one because I don't have one around in my apothecary. So I needed one. So I went ahead and got one. So that's used for like legal matters and the law, you know what I mean? So I'm sure that it maybe looks a little suspicious that I have a Death Upon My Enemies and a Law Stay Away candle, but I'm serious, like, that's just how it worked out. Like, I promise, that's just how it worked out. I just needed both of these. Stop asking questions. Stop asking questions, okay? And then I also picked up another thing of Florida water. This is definitely like, I feel like every other time that I end up going shopping for supplies, this is almost always on my list. And this can be found like almost everywhere now. Like, I found this at Walgreens the other day in the shaving department because I guess you can use it as an aftershave. I like to put this in spray bottles, mist spaces with it, put a little shot or two in a ritual bath, anoint myself with it, clean my ritual space with it. You know, I could make a whole other video on Florida water, but yeah, this is always a good go-to, you guys, is the Florida water. So yeah, so that is my haul. So I hope you guys enjoyed this like cute, quick little haul video. I have got to get off of here and put some of this stuff away and get showered and get going to bed. But I'll see you guys later. Bye.